Hello and welcome to Thursday's lesson on building noun groups. Today we are learning to use noun groups to make our sentences more interesting. Use adjectives to describe Crunch the crocodile. Our task today is to write sentences to describe Crunch the crocodile using noun groups.
Hello! In this video we are going to look at how we can create more detailed descriptions by building on a noun. A noun is a word that represents people, places, ideas and things. A noun group is a group of words building on a noun. The words we use to describe a noun give us more information about that noun. Look at the word house. House is the name of something. It is a noun. What do you think of when you read the word house? We can describe a house in this way. A tiny stone house. The word a is called an article. It leads us to the noun and helps to explain it. A, an and the articles usually sit before the noun in most written sentences. The words tiny and stone help to describe the noun house. We call them describing words or adjectives. So the words a tiny stone house gives us a picture in our head of what the house would look like. These words have built on the noun house and are called a noun group. A tiny stone house. Let's look at another example of a noun group. This time the noun is shack. What do you imagine when you read the word shack? The rusty old shack. The is the article and lets us know which shack. Rusty and old are the describing words or adjectives, and shack is the noun. The word shack is the name of a type of building. Is that what you thought a shack would look like? When we are thinking of adjectives to describe a noun, remember to use your 5 senses and think of the qualities of the characters and settings you are describing. That way you will create detailed descriptions of the noun for your readers. Think about using all your senses, not just your eyes, to describe a character or a setting. Use your 5 senses and also think about the qualities a character might have. When you write your imaginative narrative, pay special attention to the article or the words you use to introduce the noun. Also think about the adjectives, the special words you choose to build on the noun, and help the reader imagine what the character looks like. This way, your words alone will build images in the minds of the reader. For example, the wise and wonderful goanna. Remember, a noun is a word that represents people, places, ideas and things. A noun group is a group of words building on a noun. Noun groups engage the reader. They make your story easier to understand because you are giving the reader more information to work with. You are describing characters and settings in ways readers can understand and imagine. Building on a noun will make your readers want to read more and more and more. So when you are writing or when you are editing your first draft, make sure you identify all the nouns and check to see that you have built them up to make them very descriptive using adjectives and all your senses.
Let's have a think about Crunch. Can we describe Crunch's body? What does Crunch have? He has a tail. He has legs. He has a head. He has eyes. And he has teeth. Let's use one of these words now to build a... Let's write a noun group about Crunch. Crunch has a tail. I know that good authors use adjectives in their sentences so that the reader can make a picture in their mind. I can't make a picture in my mind about Crunch's tail. I can see there's a picture in front of me. But if I were just looking at the words, I might think that Crunch has a fluffy bunny's tail. Let's see what adjectives we can use to describe Crunch's tail. What does Crunch's tail look like? I'm looking at Crunch's tail and it looks quite long. Do you think it looks long as well? I can see spikes on Crunch's tail. And I can see that it's the colour green. Here's my noun group. Crunch has a long spiky green tail. Yes, I can now make a picture in my brain or in my head about what Crunch's tail looks like. I'm imagining a long spiky green tail flicking in the water as he's swimming. In this sentence, I can see the words long, spiky, and green. These are the adjectives used to describe Crunch's tail. Let's have another go. He has teeth. Can't make a picture in my mind. What do his teeth look like? Well, they're sharp, they're white, and they're small. He has small, sharp, white teeth. Can you write one more sentence in your exercise book to describe Crunch's appearance? These are my sentences. Crunch has a long, spiky green tail. He has small, sharp, white teeth. Now it's your turn. Crunch. Have a look at the picture and use the picture to help you. You might write about his long snout. You might write about his long claws, or his legs, or his body. You might write about his eyes. When you're finished writing your sentence in your writing books, please make sure you draw a picture underneath and forward your writing onto your teacher on Class Dojo. Good luck!